let's do the brainstorming. If you wish, you can pause to let your mind find some ideas without being spoon-fed. Firstly, let's look at the question again. This is the question. We are going to read it again in order to make sure that we have not forgotten any one of those keywords. Here are three main ideas for each part of the question. First of all, the advantages. The advantages of having more young people rather than old people. Number one, entrepreneurship. That's a nice word, and we want to use all the members of its word family. We can have more entrepreneurship. We have ambitious young entrepreneurs who are going to have entrepreneurial careers or professions or occupations. Let's look at the meaning of this word, entrepreneur. Accountable, someone who starts a new business or arranges business deals in order to make money, often in a way that involves financial risks. It is quite common. If you think about it, you can find several examples for it. We have entrepreneurial as an adjective, and also we have entrepreneurship as a whole concept of becoming an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurial careers means those careers that are related to entrepreneurs. Careers, professions, and occupations all mean the same. They all together mean jobs, but more professional ones. When you see professions or occupations, you are talking about more professional jobs. Next, collocation, related collocation. Set or run or establish a business. You can choose any of these verbs to talk about your business. Then we have launch a product. So an entrepreneur is going to launch a product. Let's see what is the meaning of launch. Why didn't I say start a product, produce a product? What was the difference? The first meaning, start something. No, we want to be more accurate than that. Number two, product. There we are. To make a new product, book, etc. available for sale for the first time. This is important. When you are becoming an entrepreneur, you are going to find something new to start. Then we have another perfect collocation here. Why launch a product? Why producing something for the first time? Because that person is going to find their niche and fill a niche in the market. So what is niche? Let's see. Niche, first one. Accountable. If you find your niche, you find a job or activity that is very suitable for you. Find your niche. You see, this is the collocation. Look at the next meaning. An opportunity to sell a product or service to a particular group of people who have similar needs, interests, etc. And here we have a niche in the market. So you can see that I've just copied these collocations from dictionary that are related to our topic. You can use fill a niche, find your niche. That's the reason that I have used also launch a product. It does quite make sense. You are an entrepreneur. It means that you are going to take some financial risks to start your business. But what kind of business it would be? The kind of business that you want to produce for the first time. Launch a product. Why it is for the first time? Because you have found your niche. You have found your desire, your interest. You want to make it for other people. It is a niche in the market. It means there are some people with shared interests who are going to need that product. A startup, quite common. As a noun, it is a new small company or business, especially one whose work involves computers or the internet. It is countable, so you can use a startup. We have startup as a verb. They start up new companies, or the new companies start up. It is both transitive and intransitive. We have the phrasal verb here. If you start up a business or company, etc., or it starts up, it begins to exist. Let's see what else we can say about entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs. Those people, those entrepreneurs are risk takers. They are going to be risk-taking. The adjective of risk-takers is risk-taking. When somebody is young, that person tends to take more risks or financial risks. Quite near to entrepreneur, the meaning of entrepreneur. They are more likely to risk their jobs or the future of their jobs or businesses. That means they are going to be risk takers. So when we have more young people, we have more risk takers. We have more new businesses because they are not afraid of losing their jobs. Not that much afraid, like older people. You can say people with younger minds can arguably be innovators. We have another nice word family of innovate here that we want to go through. By the way, arguably is a nice adverb. Just remember all the time, use adverbs in your essays. Used when giving your opinion to say that there are good reasons why something might be true. This is just like saying they can probably be innovators or they might be innovators. Yeah, instead of both of these things, you have said arguably using a nice adverb. Talking about innovators, they can successfully innovate new technologies or products. Why haven't I used invent? I have used innovate. Innovators, What is the difference between invent and innovate? Let's see. Innovate, intransitive or transitive. To start to use new ideas, methods, or inventions. Innovation, a new idea, method, or inventions. The other word family members, innovative, the adjective form. You can use innovatory. An innovative idea or way of doing something is new, different, and better than those existed before. Or using clever new ideas and methods. And here we had innovative. The next collocations: technological, industrial, educational, or financial innovations, or an innovative approach to doing something. Next ones, have new initiatives. Entrepreneurs would have more initiatives. What is the meaning of initiative? Not the first meaning, decisions. Next one, an important new plan or process to achieve a particular aim or to solve a particular problem. Instead of saying have new plans to achieve a certain aim or to solve a problem, all in all, you can say have new initiatives. Look at the example now. In order to make our idea more sensible, we do need a reasonable example. I have written this example by just a little quick search on the internet. Elon Musk was in his 20s when starting his first startup. So he is an entrepreneur. It is quite obvious, and I guess everybody these days knows this fact. Eventually, that startup in his 20s when he was a young adult, leading to the establishment of PayPal, a far bigger company. This is a perfect example for talking about entrepreneurship, for talking about initiatives or innovative approaches, these things. We can talk about Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, everybody that you are a fan of. Next one, energetic people. Younger people are energetic people. They have higher energy levels, kind of obvious and clear. As a result, or at the same time, so when you have higher energy levels, you are more hardworking, or a nicer, more academic word for that, industrious. Also, we have industriously, so you can use the adverb. Be a little bit careful about the pronunciation if you want to use it in your speaking. You are industrious, but may work in an industry. Industry, just like interest. Then we have industrious. Industrious. They are industrious, they are hardworking. They're gonna make more technological advancements. Nice collocation. And then perfect verbs here for talking about technological advancements. The technology, the industry of that country is going to flourish or succeed or thrive. All of them kind of mean the same. In order to see the detailed meaning, let's see what is the definition of the dictionary for flourish, for example. First one, intransitive. So you see the industry, the country just flourishes, nothing afterwards, no object. To develop well and be successful, synonym thrive. We have another group of collocations here. Take action, means do something, something effective. Those people, those industrious people, young ones, take action for economy or for industry or for public demands or for technology, everything. As a result, we are going to have increased productivity or efficiency and economic growth. Why? Because when they are more energetic, they are more likely to dedicate, to devote their time, energy, life, or even themselves to something, to the industry, to the public demands, or to doing something, bringing efficiency, to give all your attention and effort to one particular thing. Example, as for the aerospace industry, Elon Musk did question the situation and break it down to the fundamentals or basic principles. Until here, let's see what is the meaning of aerospace. Aerospace is the industry related to producing airplanes or spacecrafts. Question here means showing some doubts whether something is true or not, whether it should be done like that or not. Fundamentals just means basic principles. He tried to the utmost. He tried to the most. Eventually, bypassed the high prices of it. Bypass. Let's see the meaning of the dictionary. Not the first meaning, to go around a town. No, the second. To avoid obeying a rule or system or someone in an official position. Somehow he avoided obeying the system of those high prices of it and created a more effective solution. And now you can see he has started the SpaceX. Instead of created a more effective solution, you can also say he initiated. You can see that this is AC. Initiate is an academic. AC means academic. Academic word. The first meaning, which is the meaning that we are using here. Formal. Perfect for your writing. Academic, formal. To arrange for something important to start, such as an official process or a new plan. The whole collocation of initiate a process is in fact in the meaning of it. He initiated a revolutionary process. This is perfect. Initiate a process, collocation, revolutionary process. Again, collocation. Revolutionary means quite new and big. So I have merged these collocations. Initiate a process, a revolutionary process, initiate a revolutionary process. And the third advantages. Governments can invest beforehand. How? They can invest in economic prosperity and provide for their people. As you can see here, prosperity is uncountable. The meaning is when people have money and everything that is needed for a good life. And the cat here. I have used a dictionary sample sentence. Economic prosperity. Exactly the same. Invest in economic prosperity. Provide for their people. In this meaning, the verb is intransitive, which is less common. Perfect for our writing. Provide for somebody or something. In fact, this is a phrasal verb. For should be there all the time. The first meaning, to give someone the things they need to live, such as money, food, etc. This is absolutely the responsibility of the governments. When they have more younger people, they can invest in providing for their people. Economic prosperity means we are going to have a prosperous future. The meaning is kind of the same. Prosperity was the noun, prosperous is the adjective. And with future, it does make a collocation. As a result, we would have sound or viable economy, industry, country. Sound here is not a verb, is not a noun, it is an adjective. Let's see the meaning of sound here. The first meaning is well judged, no, not that. The second meaning, person, no, not that again. The third meaning, thorough, not that much related. The fourth meaning, in good condition. Yeah, this is related, in good condition, economy or industry. The fourth meaning, which means this is less common than the meaning number 1, 2, and 3. In good condition and not damaged in any way. Viable means a viable plan, idea, or method can work successfully. Other collocations you can use for yourself here as well. Economically, commercially, financially viable. So we can have these collocations as well for viable. Next one. Instead you can say governments and basically young ones in that country can bring economic vitality. Let's see the meaning of vitality. The second meaning. The strength and ability of an organization, country, etc. to continue, it is related to being sound and viable and prosperous. That country that has a prosperous future can keep or stay afloat. Adjective, not before noun. You have to use it without nouns. The first meaning, having enough money to operate or stay out of debt. And you can see here, keep afloat, stay afloat. I have used these collocations. And also, why not? We can say that country, that government would have enhanced economic or industrial competitiveness. The meaning is the ability of a company, country, or a product to compete with others. For example, Europe's competitiveness in international markets. And economic and industrial do make collocations with it. In order to clarify this concept of the benefit for the governments, we can say some sectors need employees in their 30s and 40s, or for example in their early adulthood, which means between your 20 and 40 years of age somehow, like the one that we just mentioned, aerospace, and also politics. For example, when people pursue a career in NASA, like when they want to be astronauts, more than 10 years of studying at university would be needed, and even afterwards they have to be undergoing intensive training for years. Does make sense. When a person wants to be an astronaut, I guess most of them are more than 40s. They have been trying to become that from the time that they just started their university. Pursue a career. Nice collocation. Let's see the meaning of pursue. To continue doing an activity or trying to achieve something over a long period of time. Exactly the one that we needed, Undergoing intensive training. If you undergo a change, an unpleasant experience, etc., it happens to you or is done to you. And look at the example of the dictionary, the last example. Teachers should be expected to undergo mid-career training. Undergo training. I have used here that collocation, undergo training. Also intensive training, again collocation, all together, undergoing intensive training. Another example that is quite related to the first example even. This is the case of the US, benefiting from young ones. The country has been investing in both their future, the young ones' future, and its own future. So it is a kind of win-win approach. Both of them are benefiting. How? You have definitely heard of it. The brain drain. Migrating to other countries for having better options. The brain drain has played a significant role in bringing talented, energetic young ones to the US. As a result, in the future, they would have some sectors like aerospace and politics filled with those people. Here, play a significant role in something is a collocation. We've covered 3 main ideas for talking about advantages. Now let's jump to the disadvantages.